Hello, class. My name is Brendan Davis,
I'm Shantae Hawk.
I'm Lorenzo Sutton Jones.
and today we will be talking to you about school uniforms and why you should have them. Growing up in a private school from the 3rd to 12th grade, I had to wear a uniform. Starting off, I didn't really like it much, but ultimately I came to like it, and it taught me how to dress for success and how to act professional. Today we are here to persuade you and help you get a better understanding of why school uniforms can be positive in schools. To do so, we will be discussing how uniforms promote equality in schools, the cost of school uniforms versus ordinary clothing, and how they may help your child after graduation. Let's start off with how uniforms help promote school equality. With everyone wearing a uniform, there won't be as much discrimination among the students about who's wearing what. Therefore, bullying would go down some. The U.S. Department of Education reported that out of 8,166,000 students aged 12 to 18, 31.7% were bullied due to the clothing they wore. 68.3% reported that because of the uniform policy being in place, they were not bullied. Uniforms also would help to cut down on gang violence and affiliation in schools. Gang members will no longer be able to distinguish the members from the students in the crowd, and it will also cut down on the risk of students being robbed because of what they wore. School uniforms also help to promote a good campus security. Campus guards will be able to distinguish a student from an intruder in school buildings. So, in retrospect, they will be working together without actually having to be around each other.
Back to school shopping affects my pockets enormously. Keeping up with the latest trends is a must. Anything else, unfortunately, would be frowned upon by her peers. In 2014, according to the U.S. Department of Education, an estimated $1,300,000 was spent on school uniforms. This averaged out to be $249 for uniforms for parents per child, versus purchasing regular clothing, which according to the U.S. Department of Education averages about $508 for parents per child. Purchasing uniforms versus regular clothes will save a parent about $259. And 23% of all public and private schools have now implemented a uniform policy.
People wonder how formal dressing will affect students after graduation. Pros and cons of the students wearing uniforms is highly debatable. Topics with the supports of both sides, especially holding their stances. It might not be the most depressing issue. Advocates of the mandatory uniforms contended that wearing uniforms helps create more professional tone in school. The National Career for Education Statistics reports that only 90% of the public schools principals reported that students are required to wear uniforms during 2009 to 2010 school year. Wearing uniforms can change the students' lackadaisical attitude and improve attendance rates, test scores, and decrease suspensions. Students have equal footing on both for poor and well off when it comes to dressing formally when attending school. According to the Clearinghouse of Educational Policy and Management, students that have uniforms tend to view their school climate in a more positive way. Those against wearing school uniforms that are not allowing children to select their clothing denies them the opportunity to learn how to make responsible choices.
In conclusion, we have spoke with you about how school uniforms promote equality in school. We've also spoke to you about the price difference and how wearing uniforms in school will help promote professionalism in the real world. If you would like for your child's school to promote wearing uniforms, you can use this website, www.ed.gov, or you can call 1-800-872-5327. This concludes our presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.